The Milwaukee M18 compact vacuum is a powerhouse, but it's infuriating when it just stops working. But what if I told you over 70% of the time it won't turn on? The fix takes less than 30 seconds. In fact, your vacuum might not be broken. It may be intelligently shutting itself down to prevent damage. That sudden stop mid-job isn't a failure, it's a warning sign. Understanding these signs is the solution. In this guide, we'll walk through the 5 most common issues, from easy fixes to the vacuum's hidden protective systems. Problem 1. No power. Before anything else, check the battery. Is it fully charged? Verify it on an M18 charger. If the battery is charged, check the connection. Remove it. Are the contacts clean? A poor connection means no power. Still nothing? Check the dust canister. If it's full, airflow restriction can prevent it from starting. Empty it completely. Last simple check, the switch itself. Make sure it's firmly in the on position. A sticky switch can be the culprit. So your 30-second checklist is charged battery, clean contacts, empty canister, and firm switch. This solves most problems. But what if it doesn't? Now we look at its intelligent protection. Why would a vacuum with a full battery and empty canister refuse to turn on? Problem 2. It shuts down on its own. This is often Milwaukee's red link intelligence. It protects your tool from overload, over-discharge, and overheating. The most common trigger is heat. If the motor gets too hot, a thermal sensor tells red link to shut the tool down. The fix? Just let it cool for 10–15 minutes. The other trigger is overload, meaning a lack of airflow. The motor draws more current trying to pull through a blockage, so red link cuts power to save it. So, the answer is, it refuses to work to save itself. A sudden shutdown is a symptom, and the cause is almost always heat or a blockage. Milwaukee gives you a clue. If the filter indicator light turns red, it's a direct signal of one of 2 things. The tool is overheating, or the filter is clogged. This brings us to problem 3. Loss of suction, the root cause of most overload shutdowns. Let's hunt for the most common blockages. Start with the HEPA filter. Take it out and look. Is it caked with fine dust? This is the #1 airflow killer. You can clean it by tapping it out firmly. You can rinse it with water, but it must be bone dry for 24 hours before reuse. A wet filter can damage the motor. Next, check the hose. On models with internal hose storage, there's a very tight bend that is notorious for clogs. Stretch the hose out and look through it. While inspecting, check if the filter is damaged. A compromised filter won't just reduce suction, it lets debris straight into the motor, causing permanent damage. Okay, you have power and no blockages, but it still dies or performs poorly. Now we look at problem 4. Component wear. An old battery can show a full charge, but fail under load. The voltage drops instantly. Test it in another M18 tool, like a drill. If it fails there too, you've found the culprit. The filter itself can wear out. Many users report that after washing the washable filter, it loses structure. It looks clean, but the pores are clogged, causing overloads. Finally, the internal switch can fail. Fine dust can accumulate in the mechanism, causing intermittent failure. If you checked everything else, this may require pro service. So, what's left? This is problem 5. The last resorts. A word of warning. These are for advanced users and may void your warranty. Some users bypass the thermal sensor on the motor. This can work, but it removes a critical safety feature and risks burning out your motor. Replacing a faulty sensor is better. Now, let's tie it all together. Remember the hook? That 70% of issues are simple? We see now how a clogged filter directly triggers the advanced red link protection system. Your troubleshooting process should follow a clear path. Start with power, battery, contacts, then airflow, canister, hose, filter. Only then should you suspect internal wear. A dead vacuum could be a dead battery, a full canister, a clogged hose triggering red link, or a worn-out switch. The symptom is the same, but the hierarchy finds the cause. The best fix is prevention. Regular maintenance stops 90% of these issues before they start. So how do you keep your vacuum running like new? Recap. After every big job, empty the canister and tap out the filter. Every month, inspect the hose and clean the battery contacts. Replace your filter regularly. The Milwaukee M18 compact vacuum isn't just a simple tool. It's a smart system. Understanding how it protects itself empowers you to diagnose and fix problems quickly. If you've run through this entire guide and are still stuck, it's time for professional service. Milwaukee recommends an inspection for a reason after heavy use. Next time your vacuum stops, don't panic. Apply that 70% rule. Run the simple checklist first. You'll likely be back to work in seconds.